ready for a dive on Monday that I'm gonna go do with a buddy of mine from work, and I'm just getting some bands ready for my spear gun. The ones that I have right now are wearing out. I haven't done this before, so I hope they work and they don't snap on me. We'll see how it goes. Stay tuned. For making your own spear gun bands at home, there's a few things that you're gonna need. Of course, you're gonna need your rubber. This is Rife 5/8. I've used it a lot in the past and it's just what I like. I go with 2 bands on my gun for 5/8. A lot of guys, I know they like using 3 of the 9/16 bands, but for me, this is just what I like, and so it's what I'm gonna do. You're also gonna need some kind of heavy duty Spectra. This is like 1.9 or 2.1, somewhere in there. And then you've got some micro cord. This is what I'm gonna use, and it's not waxed, so I'm just gonna use my bowstring wax for my archery bow so that it cinches down nice and tight. Tape measure to make sure I get the right length. I make mine 28 inches, and it's a 130 centimeter gun that I have. And then need some needle nose pliers to get the knots inside of the bands. This is just my hunting knife to cut the rubbers. All right, let's get into it. It's really hard to cut. Boom. So the next step is taking this and making your loops. You just take this, it's just a simple overhand knot that you do to make the loop. Cut that down, and then grab your lighter. And you're just gonna burn the ends down just so they're flush with the knot and kind of mushroom a little bit like that so it can't pull through. Go. Now I'm making the wishbone part. I'm using the same line that I used to just make those knots. I do 1 overhand simple knot on one end, and then again, just burn it down. And then the way this knot goes, you have the loop right here, put it through the loop, down and through it, then turn it over, then go around the back of the loop, and then back through itself. Like that. Then I'll make it about that long, cut it, another overhand knot. One of the cool things about doing it this way, where you have that extra knot right there like that, if your band breaks and you can still retie it if something happens, or you need to put a new band in it really quick while you're out there. One wishbone done. So for the lube, I'm just using vegetable oil because that's all I have. And so I'm just gonna dip it in here, nice, and take my needle nose pliers, nice solid grip on them, there. And get them right in there. Get it right up to the knot. So grab my micro cord. Pull it the length of my forearm. I'm just gonna run it through some of this wax. Rub my fingers around in it so it's nice and all up inside of there. Now this is a knot that I just learned. It's called a constrictor knot. It goes underneath it, like that. Let's see, like that, like that. That one goes over the top, so you got a little X there. Crosses like that, go under it, and then it goes over this other tail, and then on the other side of it, it goes underneath both ends, under that X that you just made. Pull it tight, and then you can maneuver it just to the edge. You want it pretty close to the edge of the rubber. And then you want to kind of squeeze the lines together all the way around it. This is the most important part right here. Don't want to screw this part up. Then you're just gonna pull that sucker tight. I like to take these pliers and wrap it around and get it way up here around the base. When you wrap it like that, I think this is gonna work. Oh yeah, that's gonna play. So here you can see, look at how much that's cinched down right there. There's the finished product. Excited to see how it shoots. The plan for this dive was to go out and stock up a little bit on some good fish. I knew I wouldn't be going diving again for like a week and a half, so I wanted to have some fish to eat throughout the rest of the week. Here I'm doing a blind drop, just getting warmed up, and I noticed these two veke, and they were honestly like the biggest ones that I've ever seen. And I've had them before, and they taste good, so I lined up on it, took the shot, and my new bands, they worked great. So yeah, super happy with that. This is another blind drop. I just saw a little pile of fish. Cruising down to the bottom here, laying up next against the reef structure to kind of hide myself a little bit. Looking out into the sand, seeing if there's any predator fish coming in. Trying to just relax as best as I can. It was so funny how this Moana collie snuck up on me like that. I had no idea where it came from. And then just that little bit of gun movement, or maybe I hit that rock there with my reel, not sure, but it spooked a little bit. But I stayed calm and it just kept swimming around behind me. So here, turning over, sitting on my butt. Gave me a shot there, but I didn't want to shoot right into the reef like that. So I just waited until it gave me the right shot. I didn't even realize how big this fish was until I got it up in my hands. Definitely my biggest one yet, and I was really happy with it. Yeah, it's a good way to start the dive. We've been swimming around for a little while now, and this little white tip reef shark kept following us around. It was starting to kind of get too close a few times, so I decided to give it a little bump with my spear just to let it know, you know, just to set some healthy boundaries. But the poke didn't break the skin or anything like that. If you're worried about that, the shark was fine. And yeah, it just gave us our space after that. This is a drop on a school of Munu, or Joe Louis. There was a lot of them in this area, and bigger size than I'd seen anywhere else. Unfortunately, my camera was tilted a little too far down. Nice solid shot on it, strung it. Another great fish on the buoy. When hunting these goatfish out here, it's really important to be patient and wait for them to provide you with a high percentage shot. Usually if you stay calm, they'll just hang out. And yeah, got another nice shot on a Joe. Unfortunately, my spear went through the piece of reef that had already broken off from the side, so had to pull it through like that, and yeah, it didn't ruin any meat on this fish. Right after this, my GoPro died, so I didn't get any other shots on camera, but I also shot my personal best Roy. It's probably like a 3 or 4 pounder. Had an awesome day of diving out here. Got this Kala, nice shot on it. Gonna have that tonight. Got a couple Munu. This freaking nice Moana Collie, biggest one I've ever got. Pretty happy about that for the steamer. Veke, got these 2 invasives, and then the Alaihi Ma. And super stoked on everything, yeah. See how this goes. Let me try it. Oh. Look at that big old fat. This is so good. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe below, and I'll have a more balanced life headed your way soon.